Okay. Hi, everyone. Of course, I cough. Okay. So, hi, everyone, and welcome to the winner reveal for Big Brother Galar. I'm just going to send this link real quick. Alrighty. All right. So, here we go. I'll give people just a minute to join. And then we'll begin. So basically what we're going to do is go through the awards really quickly. I'm just going to say who won it and maybe a quick reason, but like you can ask us later. Then we'll do player of the season, then we'll do the winner reveal. Before we do that, I just want to say that like genuinely this season was one of the best, if not like not well, I wouldn't say the best, but like it was one of the best, like top 3 seasons, like genuinely. And I always say like the season's good, but like this one was so good and people played so hard. And even though like the votes were near unanimous, like for most of them, like the jury phase of this game was so good. And the flips back and forth were so iconic. And it was so fun to host and it made it so worthwhile. So thanks to everyone who played like any part of this game. Like it was always really fun. And I hope that everyone who played it can like take something positive from it, even though it was pretty cracked and intense. So yeah, also thanks to all the people who like watched and like cared about the season. Ever since bots, like we had a little bit of a clout issue trying to like build up our clout and like get people back. So like it's good to finally have like people who care about the season. So that's kind of fun. So with all of that aside, again, I apologize for my cough. Hopefully next season she'll be gone. So we'll go ahead and do our awards. So first is fan favorite, which is determined by a poll. There were a lot of people who got a lot of votes. Like there were probably double the amount of votes as last year or last season. But fan favorite is Emma.
Good.
Hero of the season, we chose Anna Jane. Because she was like the newbie who like stood up, even though she didn't stand up to the returnees, like she was the one who had the best chance to go against them. And she, I don't know, she just had like a likable characteristic about her. The villain was definitely Evelyn. And I don't think an explanation is needed from that. The most robbed creature was Trent. Because a power literally sent him out of the game. It was kind of out of his control and he was playing really well. The most robbed juror was obviously Randy, since he would have arguably creamed both of you. The best rivalry. Now, there was like 2 main rivalries this season. One of them was like more personal and like people who didn't like each other. And the other was more like gameplay wise. It was really interesting to watch. And that was Randy and Alyssa. They both like tried to get each other out multiple times, failing multiple times before one of them could finally succeed. So I think that that speaks to both of them as players, like being pretty like decent to survive going after each other. Best duo was Randy and Olivia. Obviously, they spearheaded a lot of things for the returnees and helped people to get further in the game. Most controversial is Brennan, obviously, no explanation needed. Most impactful juror is Nora. Allie, can you tell me the days, minutes, hours, seconds that you left me on red?
I just had war flashbacks.
Biggest betrayal was obviously Olivia betraying AJ. Worst HOH goes to Evelyn because she got out Nora, who wanted to work with her, and arguably set the downfall for the rest of the game. Most entertaining was Dem. Duh. Dem is a Megatron. Most emotional is Emma. You're gonna see so much like content from her after the season, and I just feel like she played like her heart out and definitely played with her heart till the very end. Most inactive was Sarah A, since she kind of let down a lot of people by being inactive. The saddest eviction was definitely Alyssa, since it was so like quick and she had fought like so hard in the game and then went out in the double so quickly. The biggest snake was clearly Sarah G with all of her alliances. Now, for our new awards, the biggest clown, honk honk, was Dylan running around saying that Anna Jane and Alyssa were like some secret like mastermind duo who were like a meta like final two when they like didn't even like or trust each other at that point. Honk honk. Most underrated is definitely Nora. People really didn't like give her much of a chance and kind of wrote her off a lot. But she was playing like she was woke to a lot of things you'll see. And then host pet is a new one that we added. Someone who was just like really easy to host. And that was Dem. Like he was a dream to host. Anyhow, so now I feel like one of those auction people. So next is player of the season. So this jury was really strong. Like I'll be honest, like a lot of the people who made jury, like especially after a certain point, like even if the jury didn't stand them at a particular time, probably could have made a pitch at the end because everyone played such strong games. So this time picking a top three actually was hard. I'm not just saying that. But regardless, our top three in no particular order was Olivia, Anna Jane, and Randy. I'll just say something short about each and then we'll announce who won. So for Randy, obviously, like he's had a sordid past in this game, like in this series, where he's gone pre-jury, he's like overplayed his hand. But this time, like even though he started to do those things, he was able to correct for that by making a lot of social connections, being able to buy a power that ended up helping him to stay, even though he probably wouldn't have even gone home that week. And he also became a huge force that the jury stand. And he also had a lot to deal with people outside of the game trying to meddle with like his chances of winning by doing some things. So he had like everything against him, and the fact that he made final three is really impressive. Olivia is our other Potts contender. She played such a strong like over the top game, which is really hard to do because she's such a presence, but yet she was one of the later people to be nominated. When she was up against Nora, she was able to stay, which was really impressive, as well as like her reaching out to Dylan and Anna Jane and getting those connections, which helped a lot, like helped to open connections for a lot of other people that wouldn't have talked otherwise. And then finally is Anna Jane. She was by far the strongest newbie player this season. She played such a strong individual game and was way more than competitions. Like, even though some people didn't like her on the jury, everyone stand her on the jury when she was still in the game. And even though, like, you can say that she, like, went to the end with returnees and that might have been silly, like, it made sense for her strategically at the time. And she really, I feel like, worked her connections to the absolute best of her abilities. So with that being said, our third place for Potts is Olivia, and our player of the season is Miss Anna Jane. So congratulations to Anna Jane. So now we're gonna go to the winner vote. As you guys know, after 57 days of playing, one of you okay, I'm not gonna cough through this. One of you will be it's been over 20 events and a lot of game between then and now. But all that it takes now is just 5 votes to win. Whoever accrues 5 votes will be the 12th winner of Big Brother Pokemon. And that's a huge accomplishment in a season of 22 crackheads. So without any further ado, we'll go ahead and rip the Band-Aid and announce who won. Good luck to both of you. You guys definitely played strong games and you gave a really good performance yesterday. So no matter what happens, so we'll go ahead and begin. So Randy cast his vote for Allie. Allie has 1 vote. Emma cast her vote for Allie. Allie now has 2 votes. Olivia cast her vote for Lynn. Lynn has 1 vote and Allie has 2. Anna Jane cast her vote for Allie. Allie now has 3 votes, 2 more to win. Evelyn cast her vote for Allie. Allie now just needs 1 more vote to win. Alyssa has cast her vote for Allie. Congratulations, Allie. You have won Big Brother Galar by a vote of 8-1. Dem, Dylan, and Nora also cast their vote for you. Also, a huge congratulations to you, Lynn. You have been through so much in the past 4 seasons. So that concludes this season. We'll have applications out for next season shortly. But if there's anything the final two want to say, like, go ahead. Congratulations to both of you.
I want to say that like I've followed this series for 8 seasons, and I've seen how amazing it is, and how amazing of a how amazing of a job the hosts do, and like I'm really honoured. I think it's really poetic that the one I didn't get was Olivia, and that's so funny. But I'm really, really honoured, and I don't want to cry. That's so embarrassing. I stopped there.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I just want to say, like, congrats, Allie. Like, this was to be expected. And, like, even though it was, like, 8-1, like, I still am proud of how I played and what I did.
I love you so much.
Well, I feel like that's a really good note to end this season on. Again, seriously, congratulations to both of you. You guys, like, far surpassed my expectations last night with the Q&A. I know that was really tough, and congratulations, Allie. You did such a great job, and Lynn, too. You played so much better than your first 2 seasons. So, we'll go ahead and move to the reunion. Thanks again to everyone who was involved in this season.